Hello, I'm Awesome Rock Guy, and Chase the Skies is dropped onto Minecraft, and with it, the Happy Ghast is in the game, and I can't wait any longer to get it. So, I could go to the Nether and try to find one, but I've had this world for like a year and a half now. That's too much work. So, where is this guy at? Here we go. 8 gas tiers and some soul sand. Lucky for me, I have everything I need in my storage room. Alright, I've got 11 gas tiers, so I can make one of these guys. Get some soul sand. Don't need that anymore. There's my soul sand. And here are my gas tiers. And here we go, the dried gas. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Alright, now I gotta put this guy in water, so let's bring him to my garden. You little guy can go. Let's put you right here. Oh, look at this guy. By the way, is there an achievement for this? I think that there is. I thought so.
You know, it's kind of weird seeing it at 99%, but stay hydrated. Place a dried gas block into water. And there we go. Happened right in front of my face. 100%. Just the way I like it.
Alright, this guy's going. This guy's going. I don't want to miss it, but I also don't want to lose him whenever he hatches. I think it's supposed to take like 20 minutes or something. So I should have time. We'll see. Where's some snow? Okay, well, I need some of this to be snowballs. Anyways, I'm just gonna kind of sit here and watch this guy. Just sitting here, watching this little guy grow up. By the way, to that guy that commented on my video asking for a bridge for the horses, it's been built. Hope you like it. Oh. Forgot I could drown. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to name this guy. I'd like it to be rock themed, but doesn't necessarily have to be. His face has changed. He's not as sad anymore. Don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna be here for the rest of the time. I'm not leaving you alone. He's smiling. Look at that little smile. That means we're close. He's so happy. I love him so much. I know, like turtle eggs, if you jump on them they'll break, but I wonder if you jump on a dried gas, if that'll mess it up. Just sitting and waiting. Oh! Oh! Hello! Hello, little buddy! How are you? Oh, look at this guy. Look, he's got the little thing. Doesn't he get interested? Like, he's interested in me right now, right? Hi. If I hold a snowball, you're gonna come follow me, right? I give you those. Oh! There he is. And now he's flying away. But if I hold snowballs, he'll come to me, right? Okay, good, good, good. There he is. Okay, no, wait, hold up. You're flying too far away. It's for my liking. Come with me. Come with me. This is so weird. This feels so weird. I just got a ghast following me. Okay, stay right there. I would say little buddy, but you're not little anymore. Okay. Can I lead this guy? I think I should be able to with lead mechanics and stuff now. Where'd he go? How did I lose a ghast? How did I lose? Okay, there it is. Bro, this is so scary. Like, see, just a ghast flying around. I don't like it. Come here, ghast. Hello. Come with me. Look, I got a balloon. I got a massive balloon. This is great. Hold my snowballs. We'll make our way up the mountain, okay? Oops. Or not the mountain, but the hill. You can fly! Why are you getting stuck on a light post? I gotta take him up off the path. Alright, well, you know, while he was doing that, I probably should have tried to figure out how in the world do I craft a harness? We're gonna make a green one. 3 leather, 2 glass, and green wool. Okay. Well, I have the leather. Glass. Oh no. Okay, hopefully my Happy Ghast doesn't wander off too far. I see him flying around. He's not going too far away. Thank you. Actually, let's just craft it right in here. Don't need that. Boom. 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 There we go. I've got the harness. Now, what if I... Oh! Oh my goodness! So... Okay, jump button is up. Crouch button is not... Oh. Can I... Okay, I can crouch over the side of him. That's good. But crouch is not how I get... Go down. Okay, look down and move forward. And I get such a good look at my base, except it's raining. Of course it's raining. Of course it chooses to rain. Right when I get the chance to go above my base like this. But this is sick, because I never get the chance to see my base like this. The only time I can see my base like this is when like it's raining and I'm just trident and elytra around. Jenny, the only time I ever get to see my base like this is if I'm legit doing it. Is this gonna kill him? It's when I'm doing this and I can look up and I can see my base like this. But with this guy, that's actually so cool just to run into him during it. It's so cool. Yo, and now I just have a Happy Ghast connected to my house. Look at that. Look at him. He's just up there chilling, doing his own thing. So if I wanted to, I can come to my barn over here, bring my Happy Ghast over here, grab this guy. Why does he fly away so fast? There we go. So I have to crouch to connect them. And now if I go up, the cow's down there too. Look, I'm just taking the cow up into the air. And then, hold on. Take him all the way up here. Grab a new lead. And look, he's just got a cow. He just has a cow on him. That's so fun. I just come back into my house. My tower feels useful again. I've just got a cow floating. That poor cow. That poor cow. I'll release him. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll release him. Okay, so how do I unlead them now? Because the new lead mechanics are also in this. They're a little weird. But that cow is just dangling for his life. Let me hold some snowballs. Let's move my bow out the way. The cow, I'm trying to save him. I'm trying to save him. Oh. Well, you killed him. You have killed one cow. You have killed a cow. Yes, you have. How does it feel to murder? Huh? How does murder feel? You like it? You like that feeling? You're still smiling, so I think you like it. Honestly, I don't blame you. I like murdering the cows too. But at least I give him a nice home. You just dangled him for his life for like a day. Anyways, I can get a good view of my base. Now, here's the thing. I need to build a place for this guy. this guy needs to have a little home, and I don't know where to put it at. So this is kind of a view of my base. I'd like for my Happy Ghast to live close to me, right? You have my house right there, my storage room is there, my dogs live there, my horses live there, my garden is back there. I could build his house over there, kind of in between the barn and the horses. I could also build it there, but if I'm gonna build it there, it needs to be small. So, all right, now this is where I try to ask comments, but I don't really have that big of a following, so can't guarantee everyone's gonna give me suggestions. So instead, I'm gonna go scour the internet for some references, and I will see you guys shortly. Future RockGuy here. Past RockGuy recorded his whole building process, but did a terrible job explaining it. I hate that guy. So I'm here to do all the heavy lifting and explain my entire thought process through building this. So to start, I said I was gonna look at some references, and I watched Mumbo Jumbo's video on Happy Ghasts, and he came up with this design to keep the Happy Ghast in place. So basically, the trapdoors being down like this, the Happy Ghast can come in. Once it hits these tripwires, trapdoor goes up, gas cannot leave. When you press this button, trapdoors open, you can get your gas out. Very simple redstone, even though I got very confused for some reason and built it completely wrong, but I worked it out. So whatever I built needed to fit between this 5x7x6 base. So after this, it was time for the actual building process. I needed to figure out what I wanted the build to look like and what block palette I needed. Since I knew this would be going around my main base, I thought I'd use the block palette from my base. So to get inspiration, I flew over here to look at my house and just see what I can pull from it. So I knew I wanted to use the same block palette, so the deep slate at the bottom, the stone brick at top, and the spruce wood, maybe using the calcite if I needed to, with the moss roof. So I studied this for a little bit, and it was time to get back to the build. And this is what I ended up going with. As you see, pulled heavily from my house. Got the deep slate at the bottom, stone brick, even brought in the calcite, got the spruce, the moss, even added in some leaves for texturing just to see how it would look. I did have a couple issues with this. I wanted the bottom to be a little bigger, so I went with a 8x9 at the bottom and then went up to the 6x7 at the top. But I still feel like the proportions are a little off, as well as it causes this line right here with the deep slate, and I didn't really know how to fix that. I also needed a way up, so I added this ladder, which I was really happy with. I really liked how this looked. The only problem is with the indent I created, it looked bad, which is why I brought in these walls, and with those it just looked a lot better, but you still get that problem with the deep slate showing. But I was happy enough with it, so I thought I'd go ahead and build it. But I had one more gripe with this. At this point I had decided I was going to build it next to the horses, but with the hill that my house is on, I was afraid this might be too short, so I thought, what if I made it bigger? And so I increased it. Instead of the 5 blocks tall that the deep slate is down there, I made this one 10. Just built the facade, and I said, this feels good, so I could probably make it as tall as I need, because I'm not going to need to make it bigger than this. So with that, let's cut to past me putting it in the world. Now if you're wondering the way I do this, there's 2 ways I go about building something after I've built it in creative, because Lightmatic doesn't exist on Bedrock, and I don't like adding add-ons to the world. So what I'll usually do is I'll usually just either swap between my survival and creative world to, I'll be building up, how does this look again? I'll swap over to building to see what it looks like, or I'll just take pictures of it on my phone and then just have my phone propped up next to me as I build. Right now I'm just kind of swapping between the worlds. The question is if I want to go bigger, and I want to be bigger than this, and I'm sure it will be, but I'm thinking I will go up. Let's try, it's at 5 right now. Let's try 3 more blocks. Okay, so now I'll be exiting out of that. Now I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to tear this down. That might be tall enough. I think that's a good height. I think we're gonna go with that. You know what I'm thinking now? Because I know the bottom's useless. Could have done like a bridge. Like something that goes over the path. Like right here, it starts on this side, goes up, and like arches over in there, and then the Happy Ghast sits on top. But now I've just built this whole thing up. I don't want to have to tear it down and restart. Alright, this is part of the process. I feel like it'll be better there. So I'm going to duplicate my world. I'm going to duplicate it, come to RockWorld, parentheses 1, throw it in creative, and then behavior packs. I'm going to add the world builder add-on, which I got a while ago. Down here, this is a good world building add-on, by the way. Select right there. Select up there. Going to copy and paste. And then I have to be able to flip it as well. Obviously we would delete this right here. And at this point we could just like 100% I have to do this now. Like, this just makes it so much cooler, right? Like, let's grab selection fill, block picker. So I just do this to select air, and then I do that and deletes it. Is basically how that works. And then I don't know how to get rid of that, so I just kind of come to a random place and just select that so it goes away. But yeah, I think that's so much better. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm glad I decided that. That's a good way. I really don't like planning out my builds in my world, because I think building it in creative and seeing what the build actually looks like is good. But then it's another thing to actually bring it into the world, build it in survival, and see how it looks with your other builds. So I don't like doing it like this, but it's helpful whenever I'm in a situation like that where I've already built something, but I think it could be better moved over. Future RockGuy is back. Did you miss me? I know you did. Anyways, I wanted to move the building onto the path. And so to do that, I got to work and I came up with this. Now, I wanted to make the deep slate work, but you see it works here because the spruce comes down on the corners. But the issue is over here. If you do the spruce coming down in the corners, you end up with something like this, which just doesn't look good. So it's either all deep slate or all spruce. So I tried to make the deep slate work. Some designs like this just weren't enough. Designs like this were too much. And then I really like something like this, but the biggest issue though is without the spruce there, even doing all deep slate without the spruce there, just taking this top part and popping it on here just doesn't look good, at least not to me. So I decided keep with the spruce. That's when I tried the deep slate in the middle and I just didn't like anything. So I tried some other stuff. I tried these fences and they didn't look good, and then I landed on this. So I actually pulled up an image. I'll throw it on screen right now. These are some of the designs I looked over, and this is the one I ended up landing on. I thought it'd be cool if I kind of displaced them, so these two are on the same level and those two are on a different level. I think it just makes it look more interesting. But now I didn't have a ladder, and it's hard to put a ladder when there's no wall right here. So I decided to go for something I've used before, which is a wind charge launcher. So I've got 3 dispensers down here with wind charges in them. You step on that pressure plate and it launches you up into the air to land on that roof. Now obviously with this I'm going to launch way too high, but you just got to keep in mind netherite armor reduces knockback. So that includes with the wind charges. So with full nether armor, this gets me just barely up to this block to land here. So always keep that in mind if you're using a wind charge launcher, that nether armor is going to affect how high you go. Unfortunately, I know you're all sad. It's time for future RockGuy to go. So back to past RockGuy to build this in the survival world, get it all nice and detailed, and get a Happy Ghast moved in. Time to tear this all down. now it's time to build again. Alright, come on buddy. So we come up, press into here, press down. I take some damage, but it's fine. And now he locks in. And I come up here and I can see his little face. Oh, well, I say little, it's a big face. Look at that, but he's so happy in there. That is lovely. I do want to change his harness to be lime green though. No, okay, he's dead. He's dead. I don't know where that harness went, but he is low health. I should not have done that in there. Okay. Well, my buddy's probably gonna die now, because I just made a big mistake. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do it in there. But now he's stuck, and he can't get out. And he's probably gonna die. And it's all gonna be my fault, and I'm gonna have to get a new Happy Ghast and wait another like 20 minutes for it to hatch. That's not a big deal. It's the fact that I would have lost Happy Ghast, and I'm gonna have to put a grave for him down there. Oh, buddy, no. If only I knew where the harness went. I'll just craft another one. I'll just craft a new one. It's alright. It's okay. I didn't want to craft another one. I wanted to just change the color of it. But it's okay. I'll craft a brand new one. I just wanted to make the lime one because I've used it in creative and it looks so much better. And it was upstairs the whole time. Okay, cool. He died. Oh, I didn't hear him. It didn't seem like it was gonna be a problem. I think that's the first pet that's died in this world. I've never had a... Actually, no, Snowball did die. My dog Snowball, he died like 3 times, but he revived every time. Every single time he just respawned, but Happy Ghast don't really spawn, so he's... Yeah. Buddy, I'm so sorry. All he wanted was... He was so excited to have his own home. Buddy, I'm sorry. Man. Oh! I can't believe it.
Oh!
You were my first Happy Ghast. My first ever Happy Ghast. I rode you high into the sky. I dangled a cow from you and you killed it. Oh. How's it feel to murder? Huh? No, what if all you wanted was to live in your home with your green harness, but I tried to force you into a lime harness and he died. You died because of it. I'm gonna miss you. I never even gave you a name. Buddy, it was just your nickname I was calling you until you got a name, but that ended up being your real name. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. This is harness. You know, usually I do a grave like 2, but Happy Ghast like 4x4. That was rough there. I didn't even finish his home. I didn't even get to see his house completed. Poor buddy. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Yeah, let's finish this. Alright, this is coming together. I think like from this view it looks pretty good. And this is the view that matters because if I'm over here, right, this view looks pretty good. But before we finish, I need another Happy Ghast. And I don't have enough gas tiers to craft a new one, so I either gotta find one or I gotta get some gas tiers. I'll probably just get some gas tiers, honestly. Future RockGuy again. Didn't think you seen me again? Me neither. But turns out I wasn't recording at all whenever I got my new Happy Ghast and put him in his house. So to make up for it, plus because Vibrant Visuals was added to this update, I went ahead and tried to get some cinematic shots of him in it. So it's my first time doing it, so I hope you enjoy. See ya. No way. Bro, you're kidding me.